Welcome to Backstories, the podcast where we dig deep into the untold tales behind the people, places, and moments that shape our world. Every month, we'll uncover the hidden narratives that inspire, surprise, and challenge us. So, grab your headphones and get ready to journey into the past, one backstory at a time.
Next up is Stacey. Her story is, what did you call me?
I was like actually power walking, but it's kind of like jog stumbling, like what out there on Randolph Road in my hometown of Plainfield, New Jersey. And so I'm just doing my thing. I got my exercise gear on and I'm just doing my thing and sweating and all that kind of thing and feeling good. And a car like pulls alongside and a guy says to me, hey, can you tell me where Plainfield High School is? Well, that's where I went to high school. So I was like, of course I can. I know every corner of this city, little town of Plainfield. So I jog across the street to him and he was like, no. You can stay over there. That's fine. And it's like, yo, it's a like busy thoroughfare. How am I going to be able to shout? I have a big mouth, but how am I going to be able to shout across the road like that? But because I want to give him the directions. So I'm like, just hold on a second. Here I come. And he's like, no, stay over there. So I'm like, all right, fine. You just drive down this road here, just stay straight on it, and you can't miss Plainfield High School. Got it, dude? And he's like, yeah, thanks. Okay, fine. So Plainfield, my hometown. At the time, my parents were still alive, so my parents lived there, and I bought a house that was like maybe 15 minutes away from them in Plainfield. So I'd go over there all the time and hang out. So I'm telling them this story. And so it's my mother, my father, and my brother. And I said, so it was like the weirdest blankety blank thing. Like, I just don't understand why he didn't want me to come across the street and like talk to him. And my brother says, because he thought you were a hoe. And I'm like, a what? And he's like, a hoe. I said, what the hell did he call? He called me what? And my brother's like, he thought you were a hoe. I'm like, how could you think I'm in my jogging clothes? I'm sweating. I look like a lady jogging down the street. That's what I think I look like. And he's like, was the guy white? And I said, yeah. And he's like, he thought you were a hoe. So I was like, say it one more time. And you're going down. But I had to think about that. My mother, who is a person of sense and sensibility. Now, my brother's a sensible person too, but he's a very, very realistic guy. And so I got his point. But all I could see was a sweaty woman jogging down the street, stumble jogging again, because I'm not really a jogger, I'm a power walker. And that's all I could see. So I was really kind of perplexed by this. And now I'm a grown woman too, but my mother was sitting now, she used to call me sis. Now, sis, I mean, you know the world that we're in and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm a college professor. How dare you see me as anything other than an educated woman? And my mother's like, well, now, sis, you know the world that we're in. So I don't want to end our story on a downer. I'm not quite sure how to turn this around to make it upbeat. I was thinking about that while I was sitting there coming up with my story. So as y'all know, I mean, to each their own. I don't judge, you know. There are people who their profession is hoe, right? And it's all good. You know, people are doing what they're doing. So I one of the things that I do in my teaching is I do a whole bunch about identity. So I just want to encourage folks, not that you need any more encouragement from me, but you know, we're in a bookstore. Let's not judge a book by its cover.